welcome back. Today we have a very amazing test that we want to do, and this is going to be, I think, one of the kind, because I have here Claude, I have Qwen, and I have z.ai. Actually, I have also ChatGPT, but the ChatGPT version is, I don't know if I can include in this challenge. So the main ones are z.ai, claude, and qwen. What are we going to build today? Today we want to build an app that a note-taking app, but this is not just a note-taking app. This is a little bit more advanced note-taking app with the amazing features and the looks and feels, because we want to make like high standard web app application. Why am I building this? Most of the time I want to take notes, and I don't like to move from up and down, here and there. I want somewhere that I can keep all my notes and easily accessing them on my computer, especially on my web, because most of my work these days is on the web. So that's exactly why we are building this. So let's see. I'm sure it's going to be interesting. I have prepared a prompt already. We are just going to tune it a little bit more to align with the but we are going to use one prompt for all the for all the AI tools. Okay, so let's say create a cutting-edge note-taking application called Note Vault that leverage advanced web technology for that is good. So this is going to be our primal prompt. I'll use the same here, and I'll use the same here. I don't like the format because it has gone a little bit off, but yeah, I will remove just this and remain with create, and we'll see. Okay, otherwise we can modify the prompt, because I didn't give it a role or divide the task. I just went direct to the task breakdown, things like that. So it's going to be interesting, but it's the same prompt for 3 AI providers. So let's see what we will get at the end of the day. And one more thing is the app should be a single page application with the following specs. Okay, single page application, fully implemented in HTML, CSS, and JS. Yeah, I prefer to keep it on one simple file. I just want to make it as easy but also as high class as possible. Yeah, so that's the way to go. So we are ready to fly. This is good. Next thing here is to press this button and this button and this button. So these two are oh, this is so fast. But yeah, qwen is almost there. He's already on the way. So feature implemented 2D list view, 3D space, rich text editor, notebook. This is qwen. Qwen is already almost there, but as you can see here, there's a loading happening. So yeah, if you can't see, it's behind me, so it's still in progress. Let's see from Claude, also things are happening. It's also on HTML because I emphasized on HTML because I just need a single file that I can test. I don't need to have crazy app that I cannot pull and test dialect. But yeah, okay, the same here. So chat.z.ai also is already doing the magic. We'll see. At the end of the day, we'll see who is doing what and what is good. So I got a lot of feedback on the Z chat. They say it's amazing. They say there are a lot of good things. Actually, they are saying that now it's competing with the CRUD, which is a good thing if that's true. And the CRUD, I think you need to press the continue because that's normal. But let me see here. Here, this guy is still going. There is no need to press continue. CRUD, we have allowed him to continue on coding. Qwen also, there is no need. What are they using? Which magic? Because CRUD will ask you to continue some time if it takes some few minutes or seconds generating a lot of code, it will ask you to press continue. But I haven't met that. I think this guy is done. Qwen is totally done. And yes, it's done. We can press preview here from Qwen and we will be able to see what it has been building. Apart from that, we have Z continuing. Let me try to give also ChatGPT. It was not in the list, but yeah, let's give that. Because this is, yeah, let's give it to that. It's okay. So yeah, we are going here. The Qwen preview has failed, which is not an issue. Because that's one of the things I didn't want to stress about. What I want to stress, how many lines? So Qwen may generated the single code of 760 lines of code. That's a lot of lines. But yeah, let's see. I want to see one thing here. I want to see one thing. So the preview has failed, but that's not a problem. I want to do the download of the file and the opening. Here it is. So because of the heavy libraries, I understand sometimes it could not work. So this is Qwen product. This is Qwen product. I see some particles showing the 3D and I can search, but let me write a new note. So what is happening? Look at what is happening on the background. Generated. No way. Something is wrong somewhere. But yeah, let's see. Because every key I'm pressing is generating something. Okay. When generated app. Okay, so this can be general notebook. I haven't specified a notebook, and this is live, and this is save, not saved. But as you can see here, we have millions and millions of, no, let me reload this page. Yeah, we have millions of something's missed somewhere, but yeah, this is a good start. So this is Qwen. This is Qwen. Let's see 3D. This is 3D view and is not even working properly. Let me see if there is any error around here. No, there is no error. So yeah, the 3D view is not, the list view is ugly. But there is some kind of feel and touch and feel, which is not bad. Okay, claude has finally finished and the app is here. Let's see. I will just do download and open. Oh my god. Okay, so what, because they're using the same name, so they are targeting the same storage, and this is by, all right, I love this. Okay, this is claude, not so good, not so bad. These ones, claude found them the way they are, so I can and I cannot delete all one. It will take me forever, man. It will take me forever to delete that. So the best way to do is to go to the application and find that storage, local storage, and delete that. All right. Good. So if I reload this, it will be empty with the original 3. That's good. So with that, I can open that in edit mode. This is according to this guy. Well, let's see 3D. 3D doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't function properly. Yeah, it's okay. What is here? There is tags. It's okay for just one shot. If I do export, what am I getting? I'm getting JSON. All right, let me say I want to create one, and I will say this CRUD not taken. Okay, select general, save. On the saving part, CRUD is a little bit more specific comparing to what qwen was doing, because qwen was really making it qwen. Okay, but because they are sharing, so as you can see, you can all access that. If I go to 3D, and the 3D is not as 3D as I could wish, but yeah, it's not so bad. And z.ai is done also, so I'll do the same thing. So now it's look good already. I think these guys, no, I shouldn't be excited like that, because that's not fair. I didn't do that with the other. Yeah, I didn't do that with other, so I should be fair. Okay, where is that? Yeah. Good. So now let's export this. We have this file here, and I can copy. Where can I get the file? I don't want to open. You can open as a on website. Do I need to do that? Because that is like publishing. I can do that. I lose nothing by doing that. But yeah. So here we are, and that is, let me see the 3D. 3D is not working. Yeah, 3D is not working at all. So this is z.ai. 3D is not working at all, but this view is good. We can tell it to do some 2 to 3. Let me see if I want to add, but I will still wait. Yeah, is all. So there's personal and work. Good. Let's try to create new one. So if we want to create a new one, we can go here. We can create, this is going to be a notebook. This will be live session. And we have the live session here. Then we can say in live session, let's create z.ai. So this was created by z.ai. And I'll go to live session. I'll say important and I'll save. And are you sure you want to close? Yes, I'm sure. So it's not bad. It's good. It's here. Wait, why I'm not seeing that? Yeah, still I can't. All right. So it's not bad. It's not. You can filter them using tags, and yeah, it's not so good, but it's not bad. It's looking good for personal use, but you cannot sell to someone. Let's see here. Okay. This. Okay. Yeah. Not so bad. Testing 2. Okay. Notebook personal. I feel like yes. Not so bad, not so good. It's fair. Yeah. You can convince someone that it's good, but okay. So we saw that. So let's compare now. We have this from z.ai. We have this from Claude. And we have this from Qwen. Oh, Jesus. Qwen, you are amazing. Let's see, the search is there. Okay, I can go to general, which is the same feature there, but here I can do the search. Oh no. I can do the tags. Yeah, I can press by tags. I can press that. So I don't need to say, here I cannot search specifically not. But here I can search for a specific note using the title, which is good. It's good. Let's go to Z output. I can do the search, but also I can do the filter. So this, I think Z has done a little bit better. Let's see ChatGPT. Now this is our last one, because this was the one we were not even thinking. So that is ChatGPT. This is ChatGPT free version, and as you can see here, there is a logo already. There is what I can create, but it's in dark mode. So, and I cannot wait. What's going on? What is going on? Let's see if there's an error. So if I press that, I get nothing. Yeah, this is a free version. So remember that I'm using free version of ChatGPT, I'm using paid version of Claude, and I'm using free version of Qwen and Z. So the only paid version here is Claude. That's the only paid version. And I'm using Claude Sonnet 4. But the rest of these are free versions. And to be honest, I don't know. What do you think? So this is qwen. This is the result from the same prompt, same result, but different result. Same prompt, different result. And yeah, this is Claude and this is paid version. So I'm using the very powerful model. And this is Z, but the free version. I'm not paying here. So at the end of the day, and this is ChatGPT, the free version. What do you think? What is your thought on this? So I'm really impressed by this. I'm really impressed by this, because even though I'm paying for on here, but some of the information missed. So let's go to the next step, because the 3D view is not good in both. Actually on Z I can't even see it. I don't know about ChatGPT. Let's see. ChatGPT is not allowing me to add a note. Maybe I need to add the notebook first or tag, but nothing is happening. I cannot do anything here. And I was not planning to test it, so it's understandable. Yeah, so this is disqualified. So open AI chat free version is not a go-to if you want to do something. Yeah, that's, we can see we cannot do anything. Even clicking, look, the button click are not working. So you need to be paying. So a paying customer, which is good. You can do that if you can. Now we are remaining back with our 3 guys. Now going back to qwen. Do you think should we try to give qwen more information maybe? Or try to little bit make the qwen understand? Because the 3D is very ugly, like the ugly thing I have ever seen in regard to 3D. Because this is not even 3D. Look, there is no space for 3D here. So it's not. It's not. But it has the search, which Claude doesn't have. Claude does have created the environment for 3D. You can see like this is the note you are talking about. But let's go back to all. So even the 3D, the good thing about, yeah, you can see the note is here. You need to click on them, but they are not. But yeah, you can do things. So let's talk to it a little bit. I love you can do things. On Z though, you know what? Why can't we have it offline so that it does what others are doing, sharing the same resource? If I need to do that, then I have to create a file. Yeah, I need to create a file. So, okay. No. Yeah, let's go. So I need to create a file, and then from there I can be able to test it properly, because I don't need to compare things while they are not in the same level. So this will be, what is that again? That is Z, yeah, z.ai, z.ai file.html. Yeah, we need to judge fairly, so we cannot just say, okay, no, Z has won or Z has failed. That's not fair. That's really not fair. So copy relative path. Let's go here. What did I do? Copy relative, copy path. If I get to the whole path. Yep. One more. Bam. Okay, so as you can see, this is a good way. You have all the access. It has all the access of the node that has been created by others. So we have no claude note taking. Welcome to node. Da 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 da. And yeah. So if we go to 3D part, we don't get the 3D world. Whew, that's so interesting. Okay, well and good. So let's give them all the second chance. So Claude was good on the 3D. It tried to create something like 3D. So, and this is the same number of items, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you turn to 3D, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. The only challenge that Claude couldn't provide was the search for feature, which helps you to search. Yeah, unless I'm not looking, I have it here. It is there. Wait, Claude. Yeah, the search is there. So now Claude is back, and yeah. So the Claude, the qwen. So comparing Claude to Z, we can say Z should come here. Can you come here? Yeah. Comparing Claude to Z, we can say on the part of the looks, they have tried, but Claude won on the 3D because there is a feeling of 3D. Yeah, you can feel this, but you cannot do anything. While on the Z part, when we go to 3D, because remember, this is the same prompt, so the results are expected to be almost similar in one way or another. So there is supposed to be some similarities in one way or another. Oh, my bad, my screen is cutted. All right, good. So now let's go back to, so we have that, yeah, that's Claude, and we have qwen, which is little bit surprising, not so good. Not so good. So we are going to give the follow-up prompt, which is going to help the AI do a little bit much better in the same result. So yeah, we want to add a follow-up prompt, and let's see. The main thing is on 3D part. Most, especially for the two, the Claude and the z.ai, the only challenge is on the 3D. And for Claude, actually, it's a very minor things. But on Z, there is a little bit more because I can't see. So I think let me do it separate because each and everyone has different experience, different result on that. So first of all, great work. However, the 3D part is not rendering well. Oh. this is going for qwen. To do that, then we go to Claude. We have few things. Great work. However, 3D part is not rendering well, so you will need to fix that part. Instead of object, please show what? Show text. Instead of okay, that's good. That is for CRUD. Then we go back to our Z guy. And we almost say the same thing, but we change here and there because there's some few things that are happening here. Okay. Yeah, because this is using the file. So I don't need even to call. Yeah, this is locally. So one thing is great work, however, the 3D part is not rendering at all. So you need to fix that part instead of, okay, this is not for you. Please render the text on the 3D object to make it easy to see what node it is, and make sure the nodes are clickable in 3D view and read in 3D experience. This is beautiful. I don't know if you tell me to do this up, oh, I will charge you a lot. And if there is no AI, know that that's a project. Yeah. So yeah, so we gave the follow-up prompt, and you're absolutely right. This guy has done something according to what I see, because I see it's done. I don't know if everything is gone. I don't know. Qwen is so fast, which sometimes is scary, because fast is good. Oh, I forgot to tell Qwen about saving, because it's way crazy. This one, I think the 3D, the qwen part, now qwen and this task, they are not aligned. They are not on the same level. They are not on the same level. Let's download this again. Let's see here. What's going on? CRUD also has broken almost everything. Now it's on the cover level. CRUD fix that. While I'm going to Z and see what Z is doing. Z is doing something good. I think at the end of the day, I hope Z will win. I hope, because I don't know why I hope that, but I think Z is a little bit working harder. Than the friends here. because you see what, imagine Claude now has 9th. Okay, let's see this version. 3D, there we are. Yeah, that's good. The V, oh my god, they're gone now. Let's bring them back. I love this. This is good. Claude has done something good. Let's see. What is that? Alright. So the 3D is here, you see. Welcome to Note. I can go to this. I don't need to read that. Alright. I can go to this one. I can go to this. Why are they going back? Why are they going to the Z? But yeah, okay. I can zoom in. Okay, there we go. Remember, these are coming from 3D view, so, and it can be good if you can be able to use. You can click them, they can show for editor, but yeah. Okay, this is good. This is really nice. This is really nice in sense of nice. Let me see. They are really going deep down, deep. All right, that will be another fix for the next version. Let's see if Z is done. Z is not done yet. The Z is doing all the magic. Yeah, and it's beautiful. So at the end of the day, I think you agree with me that qwen is not doing what we want at all. Let's be honest on this. Qwen is not at all doing what we are looking for. So we need to agree on that. And yeah, this is the old one. This is the old one. Yeah, so we don't need the old one. On claude part, I think the new version is so good. It's so better comparing to the previous one. So I will reload this to give you the experience of 3D. So they come like that. But now the problem, I really like this way, because this one, it is really in 3D view, in 3D experience. So you can bring it, but when you touch it, they start going on the Z index. They are going on Z index instead of rotating from the top. Let me see. And also another thing is the 3D buttons are not working, like scrolling in to zoom in and zoom out, they are not working. So we need to do that for the next version, but let's see here. Okay, now Z is done, okay, which is good. And the rest of things are still the same. So what we are going to do, we are going to go to code and go to copy and go to our Z code and pop. Did I do that? And go back to Z neighbor here and reload this page. So this is the new version of Z. And let's see on 3D. Okay, click and drag to rotate. Don't teach us things while we don't see anything, please. Don't start doing the lecturing. You're starting lecturing us while we don't see anything. That's not good. All right. I think on the part of 3D, still Z is struggling for some reasons. cannot see anything. Am I missing something maybe? Because I cannot see anything. Oh. Let's see. Let me create something here. Let's see. All right, no. 3D part, no. Okay, now we know where this guy is failing. Still having issue. Okay, I didn't check the error. Let's verify if there's any error showing. Lint errors. No. G subtarget undefined. I will give this to Z. Maybe this will help Z to understand what to do with that. But yeah, still having issues. What is that? All right. Let's go back to Claude. I think Claude is good so far. But I will tell Claude about the Z thing. Actually, let's do that. Let's also create Claude here. Claude AI file .html. Okay, we're going to be updating this file, so it's okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is file for Claude. We have stopped dealing with the qwen. I think, yeah. I don't see any value compare looking at what we are getting. So sometimes you need to look where you invest your time. Yeah. So on the Claude part, where we have the file now, and we have no error, so everything is good. What we can say is, please zooming out, I think, right? Into the index, which makes it hard to see and hold. Also, I want the buttons that control 3D. good. Let's give, this is the third prompt. Okay, so third prompt. Let's see what we'll get from that. And on Z part is still finalizing with the 3D thing. It's struggling, which is good. And we said we stopped dealing with the, that one is the one we want. So this one is Z. After Z, we have Z product. After Z product. Okay. Oh, and they are here. Look, they are somewhere here. This is prompt. This is code. Oh my, what? They're just here, but I can't see them. Should I use, am I not seeing them by willing or something is happening? Wait, they are not there. They are there, but they are not visible. So they are here. You see, there's this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. So they are there, but they are not visible. Let's see if we do that. Oh, background, maybe? Maybe it's background. Now I see. So there's two different information. Yep, there's two different information that we need to communicate. What do you think? Do you agree that do you agree that Z is doing better even though it's a free version? Because Z is free version. It's dialect free. Nothing much, nothing else you have to pay. Actually, I'm using 4.5. I should have used 4.5V. Yeah, 4.5V I think is more powerful. So when you're using 4.5, you have more power, you have more energy, and you can do a lot. Yeah, but we'll see. We will see that. Let's see what we have now. On the Z part, this is done. There we go. Now the 3D is visible. Look at that. Look at that. That's so nice. Let's go. Let's get this code to where it belongs. I love this. I really love that. No, this is claude, so Z is here. Yeah. So Z here. So we have our box, normal boxes. It's okay, it's good, it's ready. If we go to 3D part, there we have it. I love the 3D part, so you can, can I zoom in? Yes, I can zoom in. I can rotate. Oh my God, this is good. This is what we call 3D. Can you see that? This is exactly what we are calling. Let me see. Some of the 3D features are not working, like placing, holding shift and drag, but yeah, it's better though. You see, you can rotate things around, you can zoom in and zoom out. Now I have confused everything, so yeah. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. So this is not bad. Let me see. I can zoom in and zoom out. I can rotate this floor. Okay, I can rotate this floor. can press shift and move these things around. This is good. I can zoom it, but let me see if I want to do the rotating part. Yeah, there it is. So if I hold shift, I can move this. And why this 3D is stacking there? This is nice. This is what we say 3D environment. Yeah, you see? I think this is better. Let's see what claude has finalized. And as you can see, oh, okay. Good. Let's see what claude has done. Claude has ended here on 14th. And on 14th, we go with that. And then we go here, we go to claude. We go, I didn't test it, so whatever we get, we'll live with that. Claude is right here. Claude is not, something is not working. What is going on, Claude? There is some errors, actually linter errors, and here it is. So there is. What's this supposed to go? Was that easy? I don't know. Claude, yeah. Really? Loading notebook like that? You're not getting them online. You're getting them from the same computer, actually the same browser. Okay, let me get, actually there is an error here. Let me give this error back to the owner. Hey, there is this error. Deal with that. Yeah, so from Z part, I think we have something that we was looking for after 3 good prompts. We have our working application, and it's looking good. Wait, how many? Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. And they keep rotating, so you can go through each node. Wow, this is good. And you can do as much as you want. And if you click on it, it will open. But what if it's open within the 3D environment, not otherwise? Because it's already rendering the text, showing you exactly what it is. Yeah, it's already here. What do you think? Do you think it can look better if we make it render within also, we make the text render within the 3D space? Yep, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I think claude has done, Z has done some good work, and claude. So we are going to finalize to who is claude is here, to who is winning this competition tonight before I leave. And we are going to say who is the winner, because now claude is acting weird, and that's very suspicious. Yep, claude is not acting straight now. I think that the number, how many prompt? I think 4 to 5 now with these small errors. Yeah, but should we give up on claude? I think so, because if I'm giving up on claude, then I will go to Z and ask Z to do some more thing. Because why am I caring about Z today? I saw that now you can even use Z if you have a way to use to learn. If you can run your local LLM, you can be able to run GLM 4.5 or 4.5V locally, and then replace claude in claude code with GLM. They say that it's one of the good model that is like competing very closely with claude. So yeah, that's why I'm interested, and that's why I'm doing all these tests. It's because of that, to be sure that is it really worth the time to think about local models. Because as we are going to build more things, we need to have unlimited access to AI. Yeah. The more we are building, the more we need unlimited access to AI. And the only unlimited access to AI is when you are running the models locally. That's the only way. Nobody will give you unlimited access if you are using their system. No, it's not going to happen. Forget about that. But if you are using your own model, your own machine, of course, you already have the unlimited. Yeah, so we'll see. I'll try that and see. So claude here is acting a little bit off. It's not loading anything. Actually, let me see. Let me click that. And if I click that and go to 15, do that. Am I getting the same? Oh, this is good. This is really good. So Z is going to win after adding some prompt. But the first prompt, claude was showing very good positive winning possibilities until we started to change things around. That's where things started now to do as what it is doing right now. So far so good. I love that though. I love that. I didn't. Yeah. Okay, code is done. Code is done, but it's done with errors. So I don't know. We go back to our coding editor. We find claude. We say, claude, can you clear that? And can you take this? This is supposed to be working. Does it have an error? Yeah. It has. That is bad. Let me see. Let me try download. But that's very bad. Winning, starting by winning, but ending with failure. Yeah, Crowd is totally down. Totally out of competition. So yeah, with this, I will not waste another time. I will say that Z has managed to receive the follow-up prompt and be able to modify the code and still return the working version of the code that we wanted, because that's one of the key for AI. It should be able to receive instructions and do what it's supposed to do. Yeah, without that, then the AI will not save you. Yeah, the AI should save you. Exactly. The AI should save you and should save humanity. Yeah, this is still the old version. Okay. All right. So this is good. I really support this. Click and drag to rotate, scroll to zoom, click on notes to open. I love this. This is good. So if I will have this note now be inside a, how do we call extension? Yes. So I will squeeze this knot inside the extension and we will be able to have extension, Chrome extension that gives you a chance to take notes. I love extension. Extension is the next way to go. And now let's ask this guy if Z, should I do dialect? Yeah, great work. All right, there are, I don't need to move things around. I don't need to do that now. But yeah. Serious, I don't need to do that. I really don't. But we can save this application right now to people across the globe and they'll be happy to keep their notes inside their computer. The main thing you sell about this is local. So there is no sending of your data to somewhere else. That's one of the good things. But the negative side which you can't mention is if they will do the cleanup of the cache and the like and delete all the data from the browser, then they might lose all their notes. But why should you keep permanent note here? This is when you are doing something and you take note. Especially if it's going to be extension, it can be used to take notes on the things that you highlight. Let's say you highlight something like this and you use that, you press a specific combination to take that, to create a new note in this note vault. That's going to be amazing. Let's do that. Great work with this. Now, can you create Chrome don't go with a lot. Let's go step by step. So this is the first part. We want to convert all of this, we want to pass all of this into the extension and build the extension from there. Okay, now the thinking process, because claude has failed big time, which is not surprising. Yeah, it's not surprising, which is not fair. And the qwen, I think qwen, let me see, maybe I was using a very small, there's code flash. Let me copy the initial prompt. I don't want to judge anyone unfairly. How can I go fast? Yeah. So yeah, let's get this prompt out and let's go back here. There is qwen coder and qwen blah blah blah. Let's go with qwen coder, and this time let's go with web dev. All right. So we are exactly specifying that we are going to build something here. We are not coming here for anything. So this goes add a little bit more capabilities. Who knows? Let's give it a shot. That's we are giving a second chance to qwen, because this one, no, you cannot convince anyone that this was made by AI. They'll be like, how do you use AI, by the way, to do that? Really? Because AI should build something that you know that this is really next level. Yeah, because if it build the same exactly simple things that you can do, that you are already doing easily, then what they use? What is the use if you can, okay, create a folder for extension with all the files listed above. All right, so here I'm given what to do, which is good. I'm going to create, we are going to create it together. So we are going to create a new extension where a new window. Oh, really? Good. And we are going to open the folder, media, Elgar, storage, home, techno, home, no, dev. All right, so we are there now. What we need to do, we need to create a folder for that. Yeah, we need to create a folder for that. pwd, where are we? Okay, clear. We need this and cd. Okay, now let's see. Do we have Chrome extension here? No, let's create Chrome extension. So Chrome extension as a main folder, right? Chrome extensions cd Chrome, and there we need to build now the what is that? Not bot. pwd. Good. Now we are good. Okay. Bam. There we are. So we are having our new folder. I trust this, guys. Let's do it. And we go back to our Z guy. Yes, I call him Z guy. So what should I create? According to Z, they say I should create manifest. This number one file I should create. Which one should I use? CMD or should I use? I think this is going to be easy. Okay. And then I pass this code inside there. And I come back here. I go one step down. I copy that. This is what? Not word extension, not word open full app, not word recent notes. We'll see. Okay, pop HTML, but this is index HTML. Good. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we have that. Yeah, I don't know why the names are confused. So this is what they see when they pop the pop-up thing, which pop when you click on the button, and then the CSS here for that popping up. And yeah, we haven't added, there's a lot to be done. I know. Why we are going there? I choose this way because I know, like, why are you not using something dialect? I choose this way. Pop.js. Good. And we have forever here. Good. Then now we come to background. This is where there is a magic on the extension, I believe. Yes, exactly. People like that. Z. So this one is the one we are going to use for the everything. I think I can still do that. Okay, so this one is going to be the main Z thing, the main vote thing. Yep. Let's find it out. This one, which is this one, which is this one. Now the main thing, I think, with the main remaining thing is loading. Yeah. Where are we? Yep. Background, notepad. So you need to include in the extension package, create a folder name icon, and then, all right, I would tell it to create a CSV. Yeah, let's do that. So what we are going to do, we are going to tell this to create SVG for logo, which we are going to use. Yes, great guidance. Let's create an SVG logo for this app. Okay, after that we need also to create a script. No, yeah, otherwise we need to do it online. Yeah, there's this other library. It's called what? Sharp? I think it's Sharp. Yeah, we are going to use that. There's this library that it's used for image. It should be Sharp or something like that. We are going to use that to convert this logo into the different sizes. What? Actually, you know, I forgot to bring Glock, because that was going to be amazing. I remembered that because of this download. They offer a number of opportunities these days. I love it. And I love what Glock are doing. So okay, so we're going to call it here. We're going to say logo SVG, and we are going to pass the content. Open still, yeah. Online to show thing. Okay, so our logo is here. Now let's create let's create a script that uses Sharp library. Is that? I think it's Sharp. It should be Sharp. Yeah, I think. We'll see. What are the sizes? Yeah. Should be Sharp, right? Yes, let's see. So on the 3D part, I have a number of them. Let me see on the preview. So I have not.vat, and I have logo without text. Yep. Nah, these are not easy. Yeah, it's Sharp. Install Sharp library, The command is the script is here. Okay, let's see if this will work. What did it's supposed to be? No, it doesn't use require. It should use import, I'm sure. Sharp doesn't use require. Let's see. Convert.js. And where is my terminal? Control Shift C. are the extras. Yeah, I think there is some extras suggested. Why there's too many scripts? Okay, we'll come back to that. Jeez. Oh, the logo is part of the script. No way. All right. We'll do that for another time. That's another thing. But I think as long as that we have all the things inside there, we should be okay. Yeah, I think so. Oh, FX. Let me go with this. Let me go with this one. I missed the file extra thing. I think I have everything I want. With the first one, it has the... I did it not work. This one, you find the SVG content. Yep. So the SVG content. Where is the code? I don't see this. No, this is crazy. Okay. So this come from here, and this come from here to. Did I copy this? Why is half? Goes there, and there the actual activity starts. Yeah, this is real. All right, this one has to go. Content provided area. Should we go with this? I think this is the one with the cycle. Let's see. I think so. We'll see. So I love this. It's having the content already into it, so I don't need to locate whatsoever. Node, where is convert? Okay, do I need anything else? I don't. Yeah, that's a good OSVG. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Part. I don't. So if that's the case, then let's run this. Bam. Done. All the icons are ready here. There they are. They are right there. That's beautiful. That's why I like Sharp. It's good. It's good for image converting. So good. So now we have our logos converted and ready to go. We can now deploy our app because that's the next part. Let's see, the main part is on manifest. Manifest is it set well. There is icons 16, 32, 48, 128. Okay. Yep, I think we're good. We can start seeing our extension soon or later. Let's manage and let us develop a mode. When you are on the developer mode, you go to It's a long journey to go. Oh my. Home, where are you? Home. Yeah. There is very close. Chrome extension, not. Yep. We have some errors. They say the default pop file in the manifest doesn't exist. Confirm if pop HTML is not there. Alright, confirm if it exists and then reload the extension. So let's see the files that we mentioned here. I looked at one thing only. So pop.html, pop-up.html is there. Actually, I will get rid of this. Let me get rid of this permanently. Okay, so pop.html is here. Let's verify that there's a space in the beginning. Yeah. There is a space. Now let's go to reload our. Delete that. Another thing is Chrome command. Let's delete that for now. Let's reload. So we have few errors. Background was registered, failed system, on command. Do I need to stress about that, or should I send to the owner? Background is good. So there is an error on the background which makes it not too sure. Failed because of line 15. Status code 15. Unexpected type error, cannot read property of undefined on command. On command type on command. I shouldn't act as I can deal with it on command. This one. What was this for? If we can answer that, what was this for? Okay, reload is going through. Note is here. So now we have our note created and available. I love this. This is good. I think this app is good. This is good. Let me open the full. If I open the full, it's here. This is nice. I didn't know that. Our 3D feature is there. So let's create something first. What's going on? All right. Don't be excited too much. So we go there. We can create new note. If you want to create new note, it's going to the full page. And let's inspect what is going on. Oh, really? I see there's an issue for loading the script. Why do we need to load the script? Why? Because I think, okay, this is good. But I love this z.ai already because my extension took me very short time to have the extension. And let's see, let's fix that first before we overpraise it. So good, so far so good. here. Let's go back to the code actually. This is this. What is it? Was that? Was I think that's good. So we have the context, we have the information, and save. And I didn't even read the message because are we using wasm? That's good. Yeah, I think there's something good here. Let's see. So let's go through the error while AI is fixing that, but also we are learning, because this is how you learn new topics that you could not learn about. So here we have 3min.js is the one that is facing the challenges. So that's now we know, but before we didn't even look at that. So the 3js actually in short is the library that is going through challenges here, because it need to access something. So we need to do what? Source script, not that script, and you know this feature of Google Chrome chat, you can talk to AI using on the errors on the console and also on the edit. Yeah, I like to use it when I'm fixing some crazy error. Thanks to Google. Thanks to Google. Yep. So let's go back to Z and see if Z has fixed that or has something to say about that. Because mostly here is about what Z is going to say. Okay, so what did Z say? Z said what? Z, what are you saying? Okay. There you're encountering is related to Chrome content security policies, you see? Yeah, because I saw wasm there, somebody want to access something. The CSP is preventing the loading of external script and the execution of inline script. So let me help you fix this issue. I love that. So, solution: update the manifest JSON and modify the application structure. That's number one. What are we adding? So we are adding permission for storage, which was there already, I know. But we are adding script source, self, and self-inline, all of this. So key changes is adding unself-inline to the script source. In the content security policy, disallow inline script. Download and include external library locally. This is number 2. Is that supposed to be done now? I don't know. We'll see. So that is going to manifest. Manifest has been modified, updated, extension, error, clear all, reload. Failed content security policy extension page in secure CSP value and safe inline in the elective script could not load manifest. Okay, so they are denying to reload, yeah, because of that inline. So let's go back with this information to where we are coming from. All right, so that was number one. Number two was to download all the libraries. Is it here? So create a lib folder in your extension directory and download all the libraries, 3JS, Orbit Control.js, and GSAP. You can download this file manually or use a script to fetch them. Allow the script. Okay, download lib. I will do that. I will definitely do that while it is doing that. So there is always something more. Download libs.js. What was that? Yeah, I saw it. So node download libs.js. Let's do that. And now we have lib where all libraries are downloaded, but they still use. I saw they are using. Okay, we'll meet that. We'll cross that bridge once we reached it. Okay, so we managed to download. The download is done, and then while it's doing that, let's read through also. Okay, update not about to use local libraries. Okay. If you prefer to keep using CDN links, you can add the domain to your manifest. Oh, command was not there. Okay. So let's see the new solution. Okay, update manifest with proper CSP. Okay. Alright, extension. Our manifest, where you cross that. I like to press that and press that. And then what next? I did the download already. That doesn't change anything. External script only. External CSS. While we are reading that, because it's looking good, we can go retry. Okay. I think we are one step ahead while we are waiting to implement the rest of the thing. Node is here. We should pin it so that we can see it. There we go. But let's try to add. Are we able to add? Let's see. Console, we have already a number of errors. So yeah. So let's change that to locally. I think I still support the local access. Where is Z? Z is saying about all of this to be separated. So JS, and then from there that's a lot of JS. Actually, it's not yet done. It's not yet done. So let's see. Well, that's one solution. The other solution is, okay, let's get them from local access. This is 20. That's good. Let's go local, right? Going local is the best thing you can ever do. Yeah, it's one of the best thing you can ever do. Where is that? Novel HTML, not vote. What are you? So as we are going locally, let's say this guy here is going to be coming from lib. Okay. And this is coming from okay. But we're still having one style sheet for all. Why didn't we download this? Easy way from okay, done. So let me bring it in. CSS. Let's try if it works. I need to install that. I need to install preview. Yep. All right. Live preview, really? All right. Whatever you want. Okay, let's go to this guy. So we have this guy here. Will it work? Let's see. Yeah, so the CSS is working because we are using local and actually everything. You see the JS, the ABA, the ADA. You can list the number. Nice. Okay, go back to your file. So now let's go to extension, go reload this thing, go see the error, let's find out why we have fixed that, why you're still crying about that. Reload. Okay, hopefully start new note. So new note have been created, but because of the CSS, they are now being okay. So now we have a little bit different issue. Hori script da 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 d da 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 2. Yeah, I think that thing didn't work. That's when I always go back now. These are the very rare issues that I use ChatGPT. Yeah, because you see that y is okay. We have that. Refuse to execute inline script because it violated. Okay, we need to remove it and put it. That's crazy. That's what Z is doing, but I was not going to wait. Yeah, so Z has separated everything here, as you can see. I can still go with that, or we can still do our own way, because now we know what we want to do. We need to move the style. We need to move the style, and we need to move the what? We need to move the script, all of this. So mostly let's start with the script, because that's what it's being flagged here. Okay. Yep. Let's move the script and see why we are going back to our yep. Thank you. All right. Man, can I call app.js? Because that's the main thing. What? Okay, so let's do this. Close others. Open that. Go back here. Copy that. Go back here. Copy that. Get rid of that. Okay. And get rid of that. Okay, now come back here, say script, done. I have 3 view already. If style will complain, we'll come back to that too. We'll come back to that too. Wow. That is a good start. So yeah, now we are getting what we want. I love this. This is from, ooh, that's good. We can create one. What can we call this? Amazing journey. But there's something, okay, CSS need to be moved. Because this, I think this is the inline CSS, so we need to move that too. All right, so here you can say power to the people. Personal, important, save. Okay, that's good. So we have our extension, our initial extension, which started as an app. Let's move the CSS. Let's move the CSS, and then we are good to go. Because that's why Z said. And we say we are going to figure it out hard way. So we are figuring it out hard way. Style.css, and that is get rid of style. Get rid of style. Can we go faster than that? Get rid of style. We are done. And we come back here, we say, you know what? We have style sheets there. But we cannot do anything without reloading. And that's okay. That's good. As long as we're having some space. Okay. ChatGPT, what's up? We have 3 nodes. We have now 4 nodes. I don't see 3D. 3D is working. I love it. Really nice. My notes are not showing. Don't save, so I can click anywhere. Why shouldn't they rotate in 3D space? They are rotating in 2D per way, I think. I don't know. Yeah, the icons, where are we getting the icons? Yeah, where are we getting the icons? Let's see. Let's see. Where are we getting that? Actually, I can check the error and then I'll be able to see where the problem is. Right? Yeah. File not found. Which file is that? The file for this format, font. Okay. Good. What font did I hear? Why are you saying that? Okay. That's for another time discussion. Let's find out where this icon is coming from. Because they should be coming from somewhere. And this is extension. That's a good part. And we need to make it a little bit more. But that's another level when we are done with this minor thing. Because the idea of this extension is I'm doing something here and then I can be able to do like that. And I can be able to press a command and that will be saved as a node. That's what we are building. But for you to launch to that, you need to make first the basic part works. And that's what we are doing right now. All right, so we have that target not found. Green salt, what's that? That's not my problem for now. My problem is icons. Where should I get them? Who is loading that? Oh, I can go back. So there's 2 alternatives. I can keep on trying to figure things out, or I can go where they have made it and fixed, break everything into different lines and use what they have created now. Actually, I'll go with that. I'll start with this. This is the background. Let's see. Now I'll push, actually, let me push this. Let me push this to GitHub so that you can be able to use it if you want, right? Yeah, let's do that. Git init. All right, so the Git is now ready, and we can go and Gitlize it. Okay. Will it right? I don't think I have to. I will not waste any time. Okay, staged init. Publish. Yep, so the Git is open. Yeah, the GitHub, you can use it. You can go and try build or install in your device or whatever you want. But yeah, so let's go back now to our changes. I want to change a few things here. I want to update this background, and the background is coming from Z. I have already copied that. Why am I copying that now? This is the background. The background, which is that. But now I have to continue with the new things. So after background, I have to go to I have to go. This is what? No, this is JS. I have it already. Maybe it's something was changed for alignment. This is really longer. Jesus. Okay, all right, let me close that because it's a little bit collapse. Oh, okay. You can press that button. Collapse. That's good. So we have that JavaScript background, JavaScript. Okay. Icons, label, okay, or CSS. I mean, I have to push it there. It's part of the libraries. Okay. What? Yeah, it's part of the library. The only thing that is missing here is this one and this one. So this feature is good. So update manifest, which is right here. We have done that, I think. Let's do it for sake of doing it. Yeah. Then we good with that. Then download. We are done with downloading. And now this is the folder flow, and we change, which we have already done. Create. Let's expand this. It's the same as what we did already. Let me see one thing here. Not that. Don't show me that. So I don't need to come here. Can I? Oh, there's no way. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, what I will do, I think I'm on the same so far. One thing on editor. New note, main content, notebook, notes area, 2D, 3D space, editor note. Let's see now, this is using, do we use that exactly? Jesus, it should go off. All right, good, good, good. So Z, after that, I will go, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take, I think maybe JS, I can copy the JS, but it's the same thing. Did they change anything because of that? But just for the sake of being me, I'll do this. Yeah. And I'll do that because that's the only thing I suspect. After that, I'll be able to open this new, and the icons are not showing still, so nothing changed. Actually, even my press cannot see it anymore now. All right. Yeah, I can see that. And way to go. Yeah, these buttons here, for some reasons, wait. Okay. Wow, I think that's another good part, because remember there is new chef in town. Are you sure you want to know? Cancel. There's new chef in town, which is Gemini 3270. So it's a very small model that you can learn locally, which we are going to include it in this. Now this is becoming interesting. We are going to have a local model that can help you to brainstorm things as you are getting the idea. Yeah, I love that. I think the icon part is not my problem, is not your problem, is not anybody's problem. So when things doesn't show up, we don't show up too. But you have to figure it out why it's not showing up. That's the interesting part. So I will do in this what we call inspect here, and let's see, min orbit g sub all. This is font awesome. So font awesome is not loading. I see now. But wait. Yeah. Font awesome is not loading properly. It's not loading at all. So the issue is not. Let's see now. What did I do? What did I do to make it upset? What did I do to make font awesome upset? Okay. All right. What did I do to make it upset? Where are you? It's here, right? Let's see if that's true. Admin CSS. Okay. So it's font awesome. Actually, it was supposed to be saying font awesome, not those crazy naming conventional forming. What that? All right. Let's go back here. Let's load new. I see the icon. No, that is on the other part. Wait. If I see them on the other part, then I should see them on every part. Because because I see them on the HTML, the initial pop-up where you pop-up can come in, but not the other guy. All right, let's do that. This guy moved it to leave just for the sake of that. Did I bring I didn't bring that HTML. Still using mine. So let's see Z. What did the Z do on that? Let me see that. Okay, label is the same. I don't know why it's not loading. I moved it now, but that's not an excuse. Lib. Should we really? Alright, this is not loading at all. Okay, you are viewing an extension page, I know. What is that? Oh my god. I should stop this. Okay, alright. JS is going through, but see, okay, maybe this one. There is an issue with fonts. File could not be found. There is another way. It goes back there. Yep. Let's see. Let's see, these fonts are not. So these fonts are in. This is funny. What am I getting now? Are you going to do it tomorrow? No. Wow, now my screen for some reason is just stuck. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, don't stress. Don't stress at all. My screen has stuck and I cannot type anything now. let's wait a little bit. So these fonts are not locally available, so I need to download them also and keep them locally so that it will continue doing what it does better. Let's see. It's not. This is very funny. You have 200 bookmarked AI resources, but you have finished the 0. You started with this 17 instead. Alright, Hugging Face Agent, Anthropic, the build phase, lag that works, Vector BDB, agent memory. Why does it start? What happened? This is crazy, right? Okay, now I'm free, man. Okay, so with that, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go back here actually. Let's explore this file where they are getting those. So the issue is not location. The issue is those two fonts. There's some font that this guy need to download which has those images, and for some reason they are hidden somewhere in here. I will search them like that, but I'll go back here to get the names. Copy file names, and we go back here, we search that. As you can see, it's coming from this line, so we need to download this and to say that it's to show where it's locally. So okay, it's code for downloading.com. Okay, so fonts, and we go to that, follow the link, create a file. No, I'm not coming here to create a file. So it's on the web font. All right, so if that's the case, then we are talking about where is this guy? If that is the case, we are talking about pop-up here. We are talking about this guy. So we follow this, open, but now it's going to be, I think, around there. Let's now go back to our code and go back to our CSS. So it's supposed to be on web font. Web font, up. Yeah, web font. So if that's the case, then it should be somewhere here, like there. Yeah, downloaded. Let's download the next one. So there is 90, and in 90, this one too, and 400. It's also going to be somewhere here. There we go. So if we go back to our file, the error say it's 900, the two 900, they are not somewhere to be seen. So our main focus is going to be on 900. 900 what? 900 WOFF2 and TTF. Good. 900 that and that, and they're all solid, right? Yeah, FA solid. Those are the things we are using probably. Good, now we have downloaded them, and the next part is bringing we can say, all right, why can't we download all of them? Okay, let me see if I can explore that further, because I think I can go in if I do this. Okay, let's go back to our thing. If I go to web fonts, you can see all the fonts possibly, if that's possible, but it's supposed to be somewhere here. Web font, am I in? No, I'm not allowed, so it's good. Oh, it's CDN, but yeah, it's good. So I can still download that. I've downloaded the 2. I can even download the 400, but we're not using it, do we? No, for the sake of who knows, we'll download that. Okay, there it is. And the last one is the other one, which is this one. For the sake of who knows, we'll also do that. That's good. So we are done with that. Okay, so let's go back to our code and let's go back to, actually if I call them web font, no, let's go backwards. Yeah, it can still work. If I change the font of this to be web fonts 400, and I can say, you know what, let's call this web font because it's one step back and then you get the fonts. Rename that to web fonts. With that means everything is going to be within. It sounds so real, like it's real, like yes. Boom, now we are good. Now we have all the fonts, we have done the thing. I love this, and I should be going now because my time is up and I have to be somewhere else. But yeah, this is good. Let me push this to GitHub, and the next time I will come back here is now to make the actual functionality work, but also bringing AI to the ground. Yeah. Okay. Added fonts and alignment. Yeah, so good, so good. I think this will be one of the projects that I'll be enjoying because I save things a lot. I do things on the browser. As longer that our lives are moving toward the browser, then we need to make it so interesting. And yeah, let's see what can we do here. Setting feature coming soon. Really good. Open the actual one, go to browser, and you are good to go. You can see them like that. You see the ideas. I want to be able to do more than that. I want to make this 3D so much interesting. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see, but it's beautiful though. I like it. It's when you are tired and you want to disturb your mind, this can help you to see ideas floating around and you can be able to read them. I think we need more magic here. Yeah, we need more magic on 3D environment. What do you think? And I think, because to me, I think I'm not having that, let me see, the rotation. That's not the rotation. What about this? No. I can zoom in and zoom out. I can see them in space. see. So Alt, when you press Alt, you can rotate the way you want. Shift, you can move them the way you want. Yep. Alt, you can rotate, but you rotate the space, which is good. I think this is good project, which is working application. If you can download it, you don't need to do anything. You just go to your extension and load it. But we are going to add more and more and more things because we want to make sure that all the note, you don't take note by, if it's the web app, you don't need to take note by typing again. No. As long as that it's a Chrome extension, you don't need to type. You need to select, highlight, things like that. So when you select something on the browser, so when you select any text on the browser, it should ask you to, if you want to take a note. Especially I love to do that with the prompt. I don't like to memorize prompt and I change prompt every time, but I need to use the same prompt sometime somewhere else. So I need to get that. But also even the way you return the prompt back, I need to have that easily. So yeah, that's good. So we had a very good day. We have tested qwen, we have tested claude, we have tested Z and ChatGPT, I think, lightly. But at the end of the day, Z has taken number one, and we have built the extension, we have changed things, and now we have the app, which is on GitHub. So go there, download it, install in your Chrome, and you modify if you want, change whatever you want to change. Yeah, it was good. It was time well spent, and I really appreciate for those who stopped by and they checked. Oh, there's one thing I didn't test about this. What are these doing? Let's see. This make them rotate. This make them rotate like that, and this take it to the home. Nice. I didn't test this feature. I just saw it when I was going, and I think it's good. Yeah. So okay, and this return them, and this bring it to home. This is so nice. And we can filter. Yeah. By title, project meeting, way to go, recent. Now these are the things that we need to be doing. I love this, and I really recommend you to try it. I can also filter here by tags, I can look by notebook. All right, this is good. I love that. Okay. All right, this is so nice, so good, so beautiful, and ready to be used. It is a pleasure to see something like this come to reality with you guys together. Why is it small? I don't expect that, but it's okay. All right, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good, so